as late as I used to anymore.
Well met.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
It's a battle here. Best avoid.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out. Delighted to meet you.
There's no easy thing. The best quality a soldier can have. Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be topped
Best
off.
quality a soldier can have is loyalty. Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on...
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret. If you see what you like, best buy while you can. Pleasure doing business with you. Someone will buy it.
Hi there. My pa always used to say, aye, being armed, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance.
We must rest.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, it is quite a relief.
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. Where ought we to go now?
Well met.
Hey, all. You a soldier? We've had to start sending out...
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ocado. To be honest,
What? Weren't harpies reported in that?
this is the first I'm hearing of it. Say, you seem stout of heart. You've my thanks.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed. If you can weather a harpy assault unaided, shall we hasten to Ser Ricardo's rescue? Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Just all that food go to waste.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
Right, just follow me. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Who are you? You come to aid me. See.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make. Over here. A new destination calls to you, I take it. Say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Press on. There's much needs doing.
I'm nodding off.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much will be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We fight. To arms.
It's easily done.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. I can't wait to find out what's inside. While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? I'll turn you into a pincushion! Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
I knew you would prevail, Master.
People like that, we've done here soon enough.
Putting that aside, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Thieves aren't as dastardly as they sound. I'm sure you'd find them a welcome addition, Master. I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time. Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we? If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. Here we go again.
We were back already when they found us. This shan't take long.
Understood.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Did anyone else see that? What catches the light?
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember. To tell my own master about this. I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead. I shall be your shadow. Master, my heart... So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
That's just what I was...
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. If you're looking to buy, just say the word. Pleasure with you.
No purchases.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on and by some miracle survived, arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
What is it?
Mayhap you should speak with Sir Leonard before we depart. Methinks you'll find him in... Ian.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all but, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way, but what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit froberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melv.
Of course! The answer was staring me right in the face. The recipient awaits, Master.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we?
Always a pleasure.
This ladder could... take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit labyrinth for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many
Pleasure to recount such good tidings.
You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief. I'm sure my talents will be of use to you. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Well, you ought to not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect...
Waitstone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can... They work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Where to now?
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
He's right.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
Precious little time.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts me.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that. Me? Did you need... something? Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information? And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
To do. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... It is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany me to my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Fascinating.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Seems naught ever goes right.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt here before moving on, same as us. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Display of skill.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Is rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I thought I was done for.
It was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
You'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Let us proceed with caution, keeping an eye on our charge at all times. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
grant you roaring flames.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
That's it!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Coming, Master.
On with the delving, I say. I tend to think better on my feet.
A retreat may be in order, depending on what makes this its lair.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic imbue your weapon with you are a healer. Allow me. Hold right there.
could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aid. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen? Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
That was some quick thinking. My own master will wish to hear of this, I'm sure.
We've been traveling together for some time now.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Don't look down now!
Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only still... So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be...
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Mel shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say. "'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside."
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Precious. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But... Enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
I'll have an early supper.
I'll take any chance not easy today.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent. Do I disappoint you, Master?
Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
Of course.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me.
There are worse things than turning in earlier.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
A tad rowdy, but I shan't.
Well met, sir.
Lecturing all day. It's tiring work. So press on. There's much needs
I'm done for, aren't I?
It's been a hard day.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the Saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. 'Tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
Right you are.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once...
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot, but pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim is good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's net.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master.
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills, or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that,
All done, then? A resounding success!
A laudable result. Just what I would expect. Of the Arisen.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
'Tis rather peaceful here, isn't it?
I cannot help but ache for a scrap. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old lady.
Goblins, Master! It was excellent. I could have done no better.
That'll be a service.
Splendid. I got roaring flame. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Well done, Master. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
pincushion!
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not just. Let's hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Let my magic's gone to me as meant to be.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
What business have you here?
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I grant you fire's blaze. I will protect you.
Think nothing of it.
Well said. Our enemies have grown in number. This battle's end is more distant than I thought.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see?
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Oi, where do you think you're going? Our destination is the border.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
What a view! I'd not say no to a short repose hereabouts.
Should be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
That's just what I was thinking. I could do this all day.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Did anyone else see that? Orc catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid... discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Look, Master! Goblins!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might be useful.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go. that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Someone saw fit to camp here, it would seem.
Surely a rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings.
To travel in our master's presence is to be graced with a compassion most wholesome.
Very true. I know just what you mean. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Indeed. Surely we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
The longer our journey, the more of each other we come to know.
I'd be glad to commiserate with anyone who's willing to share their blunders. We've quite the combination of vocations in our party. No two are alike.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts. I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor. Tis about time.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
One of us has been drenched! Let my magics grant him an elemental boon.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
the harm intended to do.
A smashing success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
A fantastic find. I wonder whether my master from beyond the rift managed to find that. Somehow I doubt it.
A flock of harpies draws near! The Arisen has been put to sleep! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You truly are formidable, Arisen. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Whatever it is you need.
I've got a good feeling about this one. ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
I can see no path to take us onward. It seems we've hit a dead end.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
What manner of madness is this?
A cabin, of all things. It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
My nose tells me there's aught close by. I'll have a look.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
There must be some way to reach yon path. Any ideas?
Indeed. It seems so close and yet so far away.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Quite the hunter's figure. I could have done no better.
Glad to be of service.
Splendid. Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid? My curative magics are at your disposal. Right there. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. A tad too high, methinks.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Surely this is a jest. All that effort for so little gain?
Rarely have I felt so empty.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Look, Master, a chest. We must find a way to open it.
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
know where to go, but not how to get there. I suppose we can but hope to stumble across a connecting path.
Further exploration is like to show us the way forward.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
There's no spice as savoury as eating outdoors.
We ought to thank the Arisen for preparing such fine ingredients.
Tis quite the merry band we've become.
These moments are precious, to be sure.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops? Oh, pray, be on your guard.
could seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.
Well now.
The road's blocked. The cart can't get through. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. Fewer monsters. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
We're setting out. Jump on if...
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to...
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins approach!
A fine display!
Think nothing of it.
Splendid. I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Oh, bones. 'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Whoa. What manner of fish is this?
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
What's going on? See what's selling lately.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Yeah? What?
Right, that's one.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Pray, seize this at once, Arisen!
I've got ideas in town. Dreams are free,
Got to make it while the sun shines.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Good day to you.
I'll take any chance not to think on my toes.
Tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to...
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come. Have yourself a look.
If those fell beasts plunder my next shipment, pray, if you're kind of heart and stout of sword arm, speak to the guild head Klaus. He'll tell you aught you need to know.
I shall be your shadow.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful, should we encounter another speaker.
I'll keep this close. In memory of you, Arisen.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, But in time, we become so unruly that even the Arisen hold no sway over us.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you. Go on, have a look.
There's a ladder here.
Oh, excellent find.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
Week out of town I've yet to visit.
Always the same. Always sets me to think.
This place. The rules at your leisure.
Seems my feet.
Good evening, sir. Much obliged.
Have a look.
I'll go and... open the chest.
I'm not the only one who's too busy to...
Well met, sir.
Nothing's harder than living in honest. I'm just
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the commerce is the domain of clever minds. You know where to find me.
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
just one last push and I'll be done for the day.
Peruse at your leisure.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Nothing to report, I'm afraid. I'm yours to command, Arisen.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
Well met, sir.
Just one last push and I'll be done for the day.
A lonely place, not without its charms. A lonely place, not without its charms.
You know when you'll breathe your last.
Peruse at your leisure.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit. Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
This can be a lonely life at times.
Well met, sir.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
Always the same, day after day, just how I like
A
it.
lonely place. Not without
Off
its
to market I
charms.
go.
I'd like a quiet life. If I live to a ripe old age.
Peruse at your leisure.